Alright, I just finished packing. I'm about to head to the airport and meet my family as we take a trip to Jamaica for my dad's birthday. Should be a good time. Got lots of things planned. One thing I'm going to do is visit the Rose Hall Great House, which is it's said to be haunted by the White Witch Annie Palmer. So I'm gonna go down there, visit the house, see what information I can find out beforehand, and see if the legends of Annie Palmer are true or not. Okay, made it into the hotel. Pretty nice room. We got a little balcony out there where you can see the beach. Well, in the daytime. In the daytime, we'll see the beach. Not right now. Good morning. Here is the view from the balcony of the beach. We're about to go down there, have some breakfast, and I'm gonna ask some people some questions, what they know about Annie Palmer. All right, day one, taking a walk around the property of where we're staying. Beautiful. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can I film you?
No problem.
With asking the question? Do you know the story of Annie Palmer?
Annie Palmer,
Yeah.
the White Witch of Rose Hall.
Yeah. Can you tell me something about her?
Well, what I learned, she was very hard on her workers, on her slaves. Yeah, she run a plantation, so she was that master for those slaves.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
really a tough lady.
Do you believe that her house is haunted?
Well, that's what they say in Jamaica, but I've been there on an excursion, but there was no surprise there.
Yeah.
So it could be stories, but what I learned is what they said, it's haunted.
Okay.
But I went there, I didn't prove anything.
I don't know much, but growing up, that's what I heard and learned at school. She was the wicked witch. She married a plantation owner, and they both lived together until she ended up killing her husband. Fell in love with a slave, and then the slave took her life.
This is not you witch. And she got fucked, but she kills many husbands, she hang many people, she was a evil. You never been over there? I've been there and I'm telling you, as soon as we go on the property, I can feel like there are lots of evil spirit around, you know what I mean? Like people just watching you, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Hard for you to find a lobster right now. I mean, they're under and up. Fish, crab, yeah, but
Catching the sunset tonight. Okay. It's beautiful. Get down to one of these caves. Oh, there's crabs everywhere. So you guys can see caves. See a little cave down here. All right, just wrapped up the first day in Jamaica. Found out a little bit of information, stuff that I already kind of knew about Amy Palmer. Also got to go snorkeling, but tomorrow I'm gonna ask some more questions. So you just don't want to talk about Annie?
I want to talk about it, but I don't know if it talks about it. I don't know.
Some people talk about it and some people don't.
Well, they said they seen her pass the mirror sometimes at night when you're there in her room that she used to occupy, and they see other people too, other slaves that she had on the property. That property is like crawling with ghosts of slaves and her and stuff like that.
So I had a few guests that checked in about 3 days ago. However, they haven't returned. I'm a bit worried because my boss been asking me about them. So just a little warning, if you guys go there, please to be careful.
Stopping at this bar, get some drinks. Maybe this bird knows the story of Annie Palmer. Hi! Can you tell us something about Annie Palmer? Do you know the history? You do? Do you know the history of Annie Palmer? Just asking people around town if they believe that Annie Palmer is a witch. Could you speak up a little bit for me? Is Annie Palmer a witch?
You gotta go in the house.
I think it'll be a better experience to go at night.
Yeah, you get scared. Yeah, I'm scared to get in the damn water, man. Yeah.
The waves were choppy. The waves were choppy, okay?
Okay, but
I'm not scared.
Waves,
I'm not
man.
scared to go to Annie
Only
Palmer's
thing I'll be
house.
scared about.
Found a cool little gift shop on the side of the road. This sweet lady helped us out with some paintings.
From the rock house.
What are you playing there?
It's a property. It's an old slave plantation.
Huge. Like a lot of land.
Thousands and thousands. They own
So it's still there.
more than half
like
of
that?
Montego Bay. Eh?
It's still there. Like
Still there.
thousands of acres. Is it?
Who keeps it running?
Some Americans bought it some years ago.
So it's a
And
They get the money.
so they know run the property.
And
The house burned down right after slavery when they killed the witch.
Yeah.
The house burned down and they rebuilt it.
What year?
Fuck, in the 70s?
Go ahead.
I just got back from a pretty cool Vegas show, but I am exhausted. Had a pretty long day going around the town, exploring, asking people questions about Annie Palmer, and it's time for me to go to bed. And tomorrow we go to the house. Okay, we are en route to the Annie Palmer house.
She was born on the island of Haiti, or Hispaniola. Her parents were French, but they died of yellow fever when she was only 2 years old. grew up with a voodoo princess on the island, or a voodoo priestess, that taught her the art of voodoo and a little bit of the African witchcraft as well. So she came to Jamaica at age 22, met this handsome young plantation owner called John Palmer, and that she married him. That marriage never lasted for too long because she decided that she was going to make her way to a certain amount of prominence by acquiring so much wealth. So he passed on only a couple of years later, but people does know that she did. Because one died of poisoning, one died of strangulation, and one died because of some other weird way, you know. All three husbands that she'd been through, nobody was actually arrested or charged for their death, you know, because they died in some really strange ways. But we all know that Annie Palmer had her hand in everything. But the time that she came to Jamaica, she got involved with a slave lover as well. And that slave lover actually taught her quite a bit about the African witchcraft as well. Now that slave lover was to be her downfall as well. But people on the property did warn this guy about her not to get involved with her because her three husbands has passed on in certain ways. So he didn't want to have any part of her. So he did set his attention to a beautiful slave girl on the property. And Annie actually had that girl killed. Not knowing that the girl was either the daughter or the granddaughter to her own slave lover. So after him losing that daughter or granddaughter, he was very angry about that. And that is where he vowed to take his revenge, you know. But knowing how powerful she was with the African witchcraft and the voodoo, he decided not to fight fire with fire. Instead, he actually got her in a moment of passion. And that was where he actually held on to her and strangled her.
Alright, we're on the property of in Palmer. And there's the house. Okay, I just left the Annie Palmer house. Not as scary as I thought. I'm a little disappointed. About to head back to the car. There it is. Wait, what was that?